Okay, so let's start off with the items that you're going to be needing. You're going to need some polycrylic, a syringe, you're going to need some glitter, a cup, and your ornament. This one right here is a plastic ornament. So you can use any glass or plastic, whatever you prefer, as long as the top is removable. Just like that. And I have two different kinds of glitters. I want to see, let's get this to focus. So we're going to be using a fine glitter, and this one is Mr. Grinch by Glitter by LovingTheSparkle. And then I'm going to see how a chunky glitter sticks to the ornament. This one is called Christmas Parade, and it's also by Glitter by LovingTheSparkle. So this one will be a test. I haven't tried a chunky glitter, so we'll see how this works out. So let's move our stuff to the side. First, we're gonna open this polycrylic, and I got this on Amazon, and I'm sure you can get it from like your local Michael's or Home Depot or something. It looks like it belongs in Home Depot. So just gonna open this. Gotta pry it open. Okay. So here it is. It's really watery. So we already got our ornament open. We're gonna get our syringe, and we're just gonna suction some out. Let's see if that is enough. And then you're just gonna squirt it in. And you're just gonna work it around. Make sure everything is even. I probably need some more. So let's do one more squirt. Squirt that in. And this is a large ornament, so it's gonna need a lot of glitter. I got this at Michael's. So we're just gonna work this around, make sure everything is evenly coated. Okay, and then the reason for this cup is so it can drain out any of the excess polycrylic. So make sure you get the top good also. So we're gonna let this drain so everything has an even coat. So I'm gonna use these popsicle sticks so I can prop it up. Okay, got it to work. Okay, so we're just gonna let that set for about 20 minutes so it can be tacky. And after 20 minutes pass, we're gonna sprinkle the glitter. So I'm gonna be doing two ornaments, one chunky glitter and one fine glitter. I'm gonna do another polycrylic one off camera. So when this dries, I will be back. Okay, we're back. So it's been about 20 minutes. So it's nice and tacky. So now we're gonna pour in the glitter. So I'm gonna use the fine glitter first. This one is called Mr. Grinch. And like I said, it's by Glitter by LovingTheSparkle. Let's see how it looks inside. This one is very, very sparkly. I love it. Okay, so I made a funnel out of just plain paper, and then I taped it off. So I'm gonna stick it in the hole and pour the glitter in. So I have about that much, so let's wiggle that around and let's see if that's enough. And I have a piece of napkin, so I'm just gonna cover the hole and I'm gonna shake it. It's coming out so pretty. Okay, this is how it's looking. It's pretty full coverage, so I'm really happy with that, and it shines so good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour out the rest of the glitter because it's no good anymore. Just pour it out. And let's just let that sit. And then I also wanted to try the chunky glitter to see how well that covers. So I'm gonna get my other ornament. Just gonna clean off the top of it. I'm gonna cover my other one so it doesn't spill. So this is the chunky one that I'm using. It has really pretty Christmas color chunks. So I'm going to be using that same funnel. Put it in and just pour a good amount in. Let's see how that covers it. Let's wiggle it around. Oh, it's covering it so good. So let's cover the top and give it a shake. Wow, this covered it so good. Look at how pretty that is. Okay. So let's keep on shaking it and make sure everything is nice and coated. And then we're just gonna dump out the excess glitter because you don't want to put it back in your glitter jar because it's gonna be all sticky with the polycrylic. Okay, I'm just gonna cover my jar because I don't want it to spill. So these are how they look, and I have some SVGs I want to stick on it, so let's do that next. Well, actually, before we do that, let's close the tops. And I want to show you something so you can be very, very careful putting the tops in. This is one that I did earlier, and let's see if you can see on the right here. So when I put it in, this one, I kind of like wiggled it back and forth, so then it ended up scratching it right there and on the other side. So make sure when you put it in, just put it in without like turning it because you're gonna scratch the glitter off on the edges. So let's just put it back carefully. So I'm just gonna go like that and put the other side in very carefully and then just pop it in. There we go. No scratches. Okay, let's do the other one also. Be very careful. So put one side in and just slowly push in the other side and pop it in. Okay. There, looking good. So now let me show you the SVGs that I got so we can put those on. Okay, so these are the SVGs I'm going to be using. I already cut it on my Cricut. So this one just says Mejia family. And I'm going to put it on this one. And then I have the Grinch face and I'm going to put on the green one. And I got this SVG on Etsy. So if you just go on Etsy and type Grinch face, you can find so many different ones that are really cute. So this is the one that I have. So first I'm going to prep my ornaments by cleaning it with alcohol. So I have alcohol here in a little spray bottle. So I'm just going to spray my napkin. And this is going to clean any fingerprints or oils so it can stick on really good. And clean this one too. Okay, so let's do Mr. Grinch first. Just gonna scrape it really good on my transfer tape. Let me get something that way it won't move. Let's prop it on. Just prop it on this. Okay, so I'm just gonna find the center and stick it on. So I think right there looks good. Just gonna press it on with your finger. And if it kind of gets a little wonky right there, you can fix it later. So this side is good, this side is good. I'm gonna slowly peel it up. Okay, and you can see this part kind of like didn't lay down right. Just sticking up right there. So I'm just going to get my tweezers and lift it up a little bit. Because I didn't press it down too hard, so it's not that hard to take out. And then I'm just going to press it down. I'm just going to lay it flat. There we go. So here's this one, Mr. Grinch. And let's do this one next. So let me take this off my transfer tape. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut it right here so I can lay it as flat as possible. Okay, Okay, so then I'm gonna find the center and put it on. Okay, I think right there looks good. And I'm just gonna lay it flat. Okay, and then there's some parts that are not gonna lay flat just because it's a round surface. So don't press too hard on those parts that you know are not gonna lay flat. So let's see. So on the stuff that is laying flat, press those on tightly. So we're gonna peel this off slowly. And then go ahead and press down on the parts that weren't laying down good. Okay, so that's it for today's video. Here's the fine one and here is the chunky one. So thanks for watching today's video. Don't forget to give it a like and subscribe, and stay tuned for next video. Bye guys.